So a lot of you guys know that Tool is pretty much my biggest influence when it comes to me being interested in psychedelics and psychedelic artwork and me as a musician myself. And it's really cool that apparently Justin Bieber likes listening to Tool and he pretty much exposed them to millions of new fans. So a lot of metal people might think this is a problem because they don't want it to be exposed to that kind of audience. But I really think it's a good thing. And basically, how this went down was Justin Bieber showed himself listening to The Pot, and he was driving around listening to it, and he also made a post about it. And his wife apparently ended up clapping back to Maynard after Maynard responded saying #bummer, because that's just how he responds to these kinds of things. It's his sense of humor. You have to really understand the guy to really know where he's coming from, and I think that she didn't really understand him, so she looked at him as if he was in a bad place mentally or something. But if you actually listen to Maynard's music and watch the videos and whatnot, at least the lyrics, I mean all of them in terms of a band, their perspective is pretty it's not as low quality as she likes to think that they are mentally. You know, they're very very well informed in terms of morality and things. So she didn't really understand Tool that much, and or Maynard, so I can understand that. And you know, I guess she's young, so she didn't really know any better. But it's really cool that Justin Bieber pretty much exposed so many people to Tool's music, because Tool is basically centered around the psychedelic experience, and specifically how to sort of look at the experience. Because when I was exposed to Tool, it really gave me a primer on how to look at the psychedelic experience and what kind of perspective to take out of it. And since their music is pretty much centered around it, I'd be interested to see how many people have been turned on to this new type of knowledge if they really look into Tool and start to go deep into their philosophy. Because if you go that deep, you start to want to, you know, look into psychedelics and learn more about them and the perspective that it causes, and what kind of perspective to take towards whatever the experience is. So I'm hoping that a lot of people will be exposed to artists such as Alex Grey and the visionary art community. There's a lot of really good things that come from Justin Bieber, one of the biggest stars, giving Tool this much attention. I don't know how much attention it's really been giving them, but it's been getting a lot more since all of the news articles have been chiming in about his wife clapping back at Maynard. So I think it's possible that this could have been a calculated move on his end to give it more exposure in terms of, I guess, public knowledge about what's going on, because I didn't really know about this until I was seeing all the news articles about the confrontation between her and Maynard. So whatever way it's going down, it's going to be good for the whole understanding of their music and what it means to psychedelic experiences, and how to approach these things. Because I know that it's getting more popular with all the new research going on with psychedelics, but it's really cool that that kind of band is being exposed to so many people. So I'm really interested to see how this kind of unfolds, and if it actually gets anywhere in terms of more people becoming fans of Tool and really searching deep into what they are talking about, because that's basically what I did, and it pretty much changed my life and put me on a course that was very interesting, I think, and very knowledgeful, I think. I've created a lot of really interesting art that I don't really think I would have created if it wasn't for their influence. So I'm hoping that more people will have a similar reaction or similar experience and want to explore their material and hopefully be inspired the way that I did. I think this can only be a good thing. So, you know, good on Justin Bieber.